Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Sharky Does Sports. Now, you guys are here today for a classic, an all-time classic. The gloves are off. The boots are off. The clothes aren't off. The clothes are staying on. We have got with us on this table a lineup that people have been asking for a long time. Not even a lineup, just a pairing, a duo that people have been asking for the last week non-stop. So I had to make it happen because I listen to you guys on Twitter, on the community on Twitter. SDS Tacticos, join it if you're not there because a lot goes on down there.
If you don't join it,
a lot goes on over there. SDS Tacticos on the community feature on Twitter. Join us there. Let me introduce you to the lineup if you're listening to the audio and you don't know who's here. Opposite me, we have Sugar Sean. He's back. Welcome back, Sean.
What's going on, my boys?
could be back from the dead. Could be
Always.
buried today. We don't know that. We don't know.
You're just happy to be here.
Next to him,
Join the show.
next to him, we have his arch nemesis. They're not enemies, but it's a storyline I'm trying to build. It's like WWE. Triple F is back in the building.
The Iron Shake.
Back. Faisal's back. He's been a while. Faisal's here.
It's been a while.
And next to me, I've got star player. So let's get.
Yeah, that's the dude they were looking at. You know?
I gave it the worst intro. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Star
I'll take
players
it.
here. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
A star player is here. So this episode you are seeing is actually our all-time combined Real Madrid and Chelsea 11. I thought this would be a good start to the week because the second leg is actually, if you're watching this video when it comes out, the second leg is in a few hours actually. So we're going to be doing our combined team of all time for both these guys' teams. At the moment, it's 3-1 to Real Madrid. Before we get into that though, if you guys are listening to the audio and you want to watch us on YouTube, it's Sharky Does Sports on YouTube. Likewise, if you're watching us on YouTube and you want to listen to the audio, head to the description. All the platforms are there. Everything's there. The links are there. Hashtag SDS Pod on Twitter to get involved in the conversation. And SDS Tacticos on Twitter. Like I said, guys, there's a new feature on Twitter. Communities.
It's too good.
Click on it. Type in SDS Tacticos. It's on the screen now if you can't spell it. It is good, isn't it?
Hey, shout out to my guy, Tuche Mendy.
There's an account.
There's also an SDS Instagram account apparently. That's what I read.
Is it? What's that? Star player.
No, not me. Not me. I don't need it. Someone made one.
Yeah?
I saw it on Twitter.
Is it? I've actually not seen it. Okay, well, feel free to check it out. Okay, but yeah, go to the community, tweet the hashtag, tweet some video ideas because you guys are effectively the producers of the show. There we go. See, we all know what it is. So yeah, let's get into the first topic.
How do I form a complaint to the producer? Like that's really what I want to do.
What, you want a formal complaint?
Yeah, to the
you
producer
type
then.
it in on the SDS Tacticals community and we'll check it out.
Okay, cool. Send them.
Everything goes on over there. I've seen some like sources. I've seen some like articles, some like reports about SDS.
Athletic.
Everything. The Athletic. I
Wow.
saw it, man. I saw it. People are saying sources close to the SDS cast say that there won't be a watch along. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I see that.
I saw it, and they gave
There's
reasons
been too
why.
many, man.
I saw it. But let's get into it. Chelsea and Real Madrid. Okay, before we start to do this combined team, currently, as in the time of filming, we don't know what's going on, what's going to happen in the second leg. So really briefly, talk us through the first leg, boys. Really briefly, before we get into this combined team that people want to see.
Let Faisal start.
Listen, honestly, it's a matchup, isn't it? I predicted it from the start.
Yep.
Same here,
When
brother.
I tweeted
Only me and you.
the moment we drew Chelsea, I said that it's a good draw for us. I was happy with the draw. I was kind of baffled how everyone on this table, except for you,
Come on, man.
I appreciate you.
Always,
Nah,
man.
but he just hates Chelsea. I think it's not.
appreciate
It's not
you.
about
No,
he knows ball. He knows ball.
Me and FaZe.
He knows ball. He knows ball. But everyone,
I changed though.
you changed.
The most recent app I said before
It's
the first
because
leg.
it's after Benzema scored a hat-trick and he was screaming in Sean's face. That's what he said.
It was
Hey.
before the first leg was played. The last.
Because
the
we
last
lost to
yeah.
episode.
Brentford.
Yeah, I said you guys are gonna lose. To
I was
Madrid.
baffled, not just this table, but the pundits, everyone on Twitter, just leading up to the game, everyone thought Chelsea will win comfortably.
Yep.
Baffled. I'm pretty sure, including this brother, they took last year's game into account.
They thought they played that last week.
Bro, it's completely different. Last year's game was completely different. They took the Barca game into account where we had no Benzema, we had Modric playing false nine. That game we looked comfortable. Comfortable.
At the bridge as well.
Bro,
Could have been
at the
4 or
bridge.
5 if you
At
wanted
the
it.
bridge.
having
That's why I
fun.
tweeted, mark my words, just before the game.
You did tweet,
I
mark my
looked
words.
Who else
at the
tweeted that
Chelsea
as well?
line.
Who else tweeted that?
Yeah, you copied and pasted this tweet.
I changed it. I said, mark my word, Chelsea will lose. He said, mark my words,
It
Real
was
Madrid will win.
comfortable. It was comfortable. No Kovacic was a big blow for them, in my opinion.
Big time.
But big time. Christensen playing.
It's Dave playing out
Bro,
left back as well.
It was a mismatch. It was a mismatch from the get go.
Valverde was having fun on the wing.
Valverde was having fun against Azpilicueta.
Yep.
We should have first half should have left 3-1. Benzema missed the easy setter towards the end. Second half,
Cruise control.
Edouard
innit?
Mendy
Right.
got involved for Real
second
Madrid.
half, it was comfortable.
But listen, don't sound too confident because we don't want like things said before disaster to happen again, and then Chelsea come back and knock you guys out. So be careful what you say.
That's not gonna happen.
Sean, first leg quickly. Any thoughts about that first leg? I was with you actually when you were watching that.
Yeah, good link up as well.
Oh, yeah, what was your thoughts?
Um,
You were
Yeah.
very confident.
I was confident going into the game, knowing how we played against them last time. But obviously, we got in there a bit late. But it's just a thing where, like you said, when you saw the lineup, when you see the lineup, Jorginho playing in the midfield, it's like if you're gonna target us playing like possession based football, that's what we play George for, is controlling the ball. But if you're up against Modric, Kroos, and Casemiro, and you're inevitably playing 2-man midfield,
You need mobility.
why are you playing George? Like you don't want to play George in that lineup. We play a 5 at the back. If we're going to play a 5 at the back, is to use the width and to just have energy in the centre. You have to play Kante, Kovacic. So when I saw George playing, I'm thinking this is going to be very hard for us to get on the ball and keep the ball.
Because if you look at it, there was no pressure towards the midfield.
there was nothing. Modric was roaming and,
Bro,
and
the
just
scouting report was bad. Like if you check the Barca game, every time Modric touched the ball, Kroos touched the ball,
Yeah.
on us pressure.
it was
that Chelsea game.
Yeah. It was like there was a stage where I think it was in the corner of the left back and Mount was trying to chase down the ball, and the ball just broke away into the midfield, and it was like Modric in about 15, 20 yards of acres of space. Just too much.
And
Like,
it's very easy as well, as you said, because they'll pick up the ball in midfield. They'll just play one in behind
yeah, but it's
Christensen
just
as
the
they
fact
did.
that it's
was
comfy. It's
easy.
comfy possession. Like, why are we giving them comfy possession at the bridge? They should have tried to just target what we done last year. It's a smaller pitch. Personally, I always think that I never think we play better at our ground. Personally, I always think we play better away from home. We play better on bigger pitches.
So you fancy yourself. So what? Honestly, now after that game's done,
Hold on,
what do you
I need
think
to
about
see-
that?
I need to see-
Why do you keep mentioning last year's game?
because I
It was
think
a fluke, bro.
because the thing is, is they went 2-1 up half time. They came out, they scored instantly. Even though I feel like they were going to sit back and kind of defend a bit, and they weren't going to be attack. They weren't going to attack the second half.
Goal got gifted to them.
Goal got gifted to them and kind of ruined that second half for us, because then they just become super defensive and they just sat there.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Towards the end of the... Go on.
I can vouch because when I was watching the game with Sean and they were up 2-0, Sean was like, we're going to score. I don't know when we're going to score, but
They
I'm
were still
confident.
confident.
to
I
not
said
score.
to myself, we're scoring next.
He said Sean was like, the worst case scenario, it'll be 2-2 Chelsea Real Madrid.
I just thought... It's not that it's like I predicted that it's going to be like worst case scenario, but I had a feeling that with the way that they were set up, as soon as they scored them 2 goals, they came out of nowhere. 2 individual excellent brilliance parts of, from Modric, one of them.
Great balls, great
Yeah,
headers.
great ball from
And
Modric,
Vinny.
and a
Vinny.
great link
2
up.
of Sharky's favourite
two
headers.
good balls.
Oh, unbelievable headers.
I don't know about the first one. I was a bit pissed off
Do
with Mendy
you
for the
think
first
now
one.
the mountain is too big to climb for the second leg?
Nah, because this is what I'm saying. It's like,
There's no way it goes.
no, but you see, the thing is, even towards, I think we played really bad that day, and I think the lineup was terrible. But Christensen, I think, should get dropped. George should have got dropped. And
they-
Azpilicueta shouldn't have been playing left wing
Yeah.
back. I don't understand it. But even later on in that stages of that game, we created chances around the edge of their area when they were kind of
But there was no
defensively
threat,
set
bro.
up. No, we
My guy,
had
you guys,
no.
my guy,
There wasn't.
listen,
There was threats.
Bro, in the second half, you guys had 2 chances. Now let's be real. In the second half, you guys had 2 chances.
We had 2 very
Two
good chances
clear-
towards
bro,
the end of the game as well.
One chance was what, a shot from Aspi. Forget that. The second chance you had was Lukaku's header. That wasn't.
No, it's not even Lukaku header. It's
That never came down to you guys creating. That just came down to deflection from Valverde.
No, it wasn't.
You guys
It's not.
never
It's not. It's not.
created.
It's not the Lukaku chance. There were stages at the end of that game where we were popping the ball around the edge of their box
There was
and
no
getting a
threatening.
clean.
Though. We weren't threatening.
We
with that.
can't. We got shots off, which could have been a lot better. There was one that went to the bottom left-hand corner that Thibaut put around the post. There was chances in that second half, and we were bad. So I believe that if they play Kovacic and Kante over there, it'll be a different story. I think the first goal matters.
To round it off, what do you think's happened in the second leg?
Second leg will be comfortable.
Yeah,
It'll be comfortable. We'll win again.
you think you win the game?
Says
and
the man who thinks that you might not win the league title.
No. That's
No, because you tweeted
yeah, you're way ahead.
you're
I don't know.
9 points clear or something like that. And he tweeted, I don't know, I think we're going to bottle it.
Nah,
You must know that your
bro,
team's
that's all
not
the
good.
thing
You know
is-
your team ain't that good.
That was to gas the Barca fans, isn't it? That was to gas the Barca fans.
He's gassed.
That was to gas the
He's
Barca
happy
fans.
that
But
he's got the
listen,
results.
I'm not
Should we
worried.
get into this combined team then?
Go on.
Let's
Yeah?
go. Let's go.
All time,
Faisal's team is all Real Madrid players. by the way.
all-time combined
No, I don't-
Real Madrid and Chelsea and
not
Chelsea
biased.
11. We'll
I'm
see.
not
We'll see.
biased.
There's some
I'm not
big
biased.
players that play for both teams, and there's players that played for both of them. So we'll see. You guys can get involved in the comments as well. If you're watching the video, comment below your all-time combined Real Madrid and Chelsea 11. But we're gonna go through our one now. So we're gonna start off in goal. Who do we have in goal? Star player. Who do you have in goal?
Iker Casillas.
Iker Casillas. Plays who you have in goal?
San Ica. Casillas.
Iker. Sean.
Petr Cech.
Okay. So it's tight. So obviously it's out of them two. I edged it to Casillas because of what he
Casillas.
achieved, the Spain era, all that stuff.
Casillas.
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce his name? Casillas.
That's how I pronounce his name, yeah.
Okay.
How do you pronounce it?
Casillas.
First. I think I said that.
Casillas
You're a league
Clay.
man this week.
Casillas Clay. Iker
San
Casillas.
Ica.
So you're the one who has Petr Cech. So
Yeah.
why do you have Petr Cech? Pitch him.
He's got about probably 30 less clean sheets than him and about less than about 300 less games.
Yeah, he's
It's about
I think he's got a record in
290 odd
Premier League.
games.
I think he's got a record in Premier League, yeah.
Mm.
Faisal, you don't sound happy. Why?
Bro, if the thing is, yeah, if we're talking about trophies, it goes to San Ica. If we goes to, in my opinion, in the last 20, 30 years, there's 3 elite goalkeepers. Casillas, Gigi, and Neuer. That's the category. The
GG?
second, Buffon,
Oh.
and then Neuer. The second category goes to Cech, Van der Sar,
Chesney.
Alisson.
Allison, whoever, Dida, whoever you want to put. But to put Cech above Casillas just shows the bias.
I'm not even being biased.
Ice-T?
Right,
Biased.
you're
Did I
biased.
have biased?
Biased. You're deluded still. You're deluded.
Okay, to me personally, I don't think Casillas was anything special. I think Real Madrid have always been a pretty poor back line defensively. They haven't really ever been a defensive side. Their back four was always quite attacking.
So if man wasn't special, how was he part of FIFA World Cup like 5 times?
Bro, because you lot win. Because the thing is UEFA
No,
anyway.
we didn't win.
Your
We didn't
UEFA,
win.
your
We didn't
UEFA
win.
team of the year thing. It's always been biased between Barcelona and Real Madrid.
Bro, he was
players.
nominated. He was nominated 5 times for the FIFA Best 11.
World 11.
Out
The
of
World
5
11s
times.
every year are always biased towards the Barcelona and Real Madrid players anyway. It's been like that for years. Either way, it's just about, personally, when I watch them, I think to myself, of the big games and the big saves that I've seen made over the years, I've seen Petr Cech make way more bigger saves than Casillas.
Casillas.
I don't understand. When we used to have this, when we had this thing in this debate, remember when we had this debate when we was in the old house, the old house?
What was the
When we were
debate?
sitting about, we were talking about goalkeepers.
Oh, yeah.
And we put up the poll, innit? Do you remember when we put
Oh,
up that
yeah,
poll?
yeah. What
on
was
Twitter?
that? Neuer, what was it?
Neuer, Casillas and Buffon,
Oh, yeah.
I think it was.
Uh-huh.
And we were talking about it back then. Like I said back then, me personally, I don't understand hype. Me and like him, he gives me like the same kind of vibes like Lloris.
That's
can't lie.
disgusting.
Same kind of build, same kind of height.
Disgusting.
Both vulnerable to doing some dumb shit sometimes here and there. Not necessarily
What, and Cech
pulling off
wasn't?
great saves. No, but even Cech with the
could've dived
helmet.
to one
Even
side.
Cech with the helmet, he was still good. He was still top class.
I don't remember the times at Arsenal.
Yeah, I know, because you oh shit. But he was retiring come that age anyway.
I saw
that
that
was
pass
at the end of his.
That's agent check.
No, but that was at the end. That was at the end. But
But
Yeah.
Casillas was winning titles at Porto, no? Towards the back of his head, no?
Bro, he won titles. He won World
titles
Cup.
mean nothing.
That World Cup
Titles
final.
mean nothing
that World
unless
Cup,
you pull off saves.
And you know.
Titles mean nothing.
Okay, what the World Cup
that
final
World
was
Cup
on?
was against you guys.
What about the Champions League final 2012? Cech saved. Who's penalty? Are you
Ryan
Roberts?
Robin in the pen. Yeah.
Whose side are you on here?
He's just there. He's just there to pinpoint the highlighted
Who's-
parts.
who's
right?
side you on,
Talking
bro?
about highlights. I'm talking about highlights. man.
Highlights.
Whose side are you on? In my opinion, Spain would have never won the World Cup, especially that final, if it wasn't for Casillas. That save against
final,
Robin.
yeah.
That save against
Petr
Robin.
Cech played for another country. He might have had a chance of being in one of these finals.
What happens? Well, let's move on. We've got 3-1. What's interesting here is who do we have at right back? Who do we have at right back?
Great options, isn't it?
I got Brenner.
Yeah, there's not many. Like I feel like there wasn't many that jumped out of the screen.
I agree. That was the one that I struggled the most with.
I got Branislav.
It's between two. It's between.
I put Danny Carvajal.
Sorry, no, I never had Branny. I put Aspian.
You're trolling.
No, I had Danny Carvajal.
How?
Why is he? What's wrong with the answer though?
Bro,
I just thought it was trolling because it starts.
He three-peated with Chelsea.
No, I just thought it was trolling because
He's been.
I thought I had Brenner.
By Leverkusen came back. That spot's been his since.
Bro, spud that, bro.
Do you have Carvajal?
I got Carvajal as well.
That's crazy.
I had Aspi.
It's got to be Aspi.
Yeah, Dave. Why you always do face? Why do faces?
Why is it?
Because
why
you know
is it
what,
Aspi?
Dave? Because you know what is his argument towards talking about trophies, comparing Casillas and thing. I'm talking about personally. I think defending wise, as most of the Premier League pundits, people who watch Premier League week in week out, have always said Dave at a stage for a good 2, 3, 4 years was probably the best defender in the league.
Well, brother, you don't watch La Liga, bro. You don't watch Madrid.
So you're talking about Danny Carvajal,
You
the man who gets booked every single week for Real Madrid. I don't think he ever misses a booking.
You don't watch Madrid.
I know Danny Carvajal.
You claim you do.
Do you know I had a £500 bet one day on Danny Carvajal? Do you know what? One day I had a £500 bet on Danny Carvajal to get a yellow card. Do you know this guy is a guaranteed booking every single week?
Sky, bro, you claim you watch
Can't defend
Madrid.
well.
You don't watch Madrid, bro.
Why don't I watch Madrid?
Carvajal between the three piece season. The 3-piece season.
in again already.
Man, bro, the 3-piece season, he was the most underrated player there, bro.
Do you know you keep talking, but this is what you might as well start giving it out to Jimmy Traore when Liverpool was in the Champions League final and stuff like that. Talk about the players that perform well.
3-piece season, he was underrated.
Give me why he's. Give me the reasons why he plays well.
Bro, against Juve, who assisted Ronaldo's first goal? Carvajal assisted Ronaldo. But you don't know that.
Sevilla in the Super Cup
Bro,
as well.
You claim, bro.
Because he got an assist. If I start labeling off fucking Azpilicueta's assist when he was whipping him into Alvaro Morata.
The impact, you bum. I'm giving you the impact.
So you're talking about the impact of a Real Madrid side that was making it into Champions League finals and Champions League this and Super Cups here. I don't care, bro.
Your explanation, Carvajal's no good because he lost me a bet. Yellow card.
No,
that's your fucking reason, bro. This guy, man.
But
There's
do you not acknowledge how good Azpilicueta has been?
I'm not denying what Aspi's done.
He's played left back. He's played left centre. He's played left back. Both centre back positions.
If it came down to me,
if
it came down to me, I would have put Ivanovic as right back, not Aspi. In terms of the period, how long Ivanovic.
Okay, Azpilicueta's won every single trophy there is. Has Carvajal?
If Ivanovic's peak, in my opinion, is better than Aspi's peak, but. I'm not talking
longer than Ivanovic.
I'm not, but Aspi played centre back, played left back, for right back. Ivanovic played centre back. I think.
Ivanovic.
In the final.
Minimal.
But in terms of the best right back between the two teams, Carvajal easily.
Aspi's played left back, right back, left centre back, right centre back. This man's played in a wing back position when he's never been a wing back like that at an older age. He was the best. You got to remember, we're talking about a man that was labelled the best defender in world football, arguably in the league.
The thing is, he was.
That's Sean Sources, bro.
That's Sean Sources. And the same, bro.
Defender,
the best defender.
And that's centre. But defend. Like they were talking about even across the whole. Because remember, he weren't playing a centre back. He was a fullback.
I know.
And even in the Premier League, they were saying he's the best defender in the league.
Best defender, but he was never. He was never selected in the Spain national team. Just recently he was.
Why? Because of the Real Madrid and Barcelona bias every single year where they put the Real Madrid and Barcelona team together. Jordi Alba comes in.
Yeah, but what right back did Spain have over there? Could have played it over Aspi.
I don't know. Why didn't they play him? Because they don't watch. Because they favour people that play in their own league.
I don't know. We're gonna have to agree to
same way we favour. Same way we favour.
2-2. We got 2-2. I'm
but as someone that watches both Premier League and La Liga, unlike this dickhead,
he never watches Chelsea. He doesn't watch Chelsea. You do not watch Chelsea. You don't watch Chelsea.
Who do you think watches more games? Sean Real Madrid or
he watches 50,000 games a year.
I watch every single Premier League fixture. Every single week.
But it's like 5 games on at the same time at 3
No, but I'm talking about. I'll go home at night time and watch fucking the extended highlights. I'll watch the 60, 75 minutes. Jeez. At home every night.
So would you say you watch more Real Madrid games than he watches Chelsea?
Probably not, to be honest. Yeah. I know what they. The thing is, it doesn't interest me. Yeah. Watching Real does not interest me.
Makes sense.
Why do I watch them playing Osasuna and Getafe? For them to be getting free penalty decisions and stuff like that. And
the thing is,
but you watch Norwich versus Norwich the other day. Why would you watch that?
I watched the Premier League. I watched the Premier League.
If you watch Madrid
I'm not watching Getafe versus
if
Real.
you watched Madrid, you would have never said Chelsea would beat us.
You lot had 3 penalties on the weekend, no? Couldn't score another goal, no?
Last week.
So what?
Fucking no.
Now let's get centre backs. We've only done 2 positions. We've only done 2 positions, guys.
Facts.
We've only done 2
Facts.
positions. Centre backs. Hopefully this should be easier. We can move on to further up the pitch. The centre back pairing. Who do we have at centre back pairing? Faisal.
2 of them or just 1?
Give me both.
Ramos and Terry.
Sean.
Same.
Stars.
Ramos and Cannavaro. Still, bro.
Fair,
What?
no.
What? Ballon d'Or winner, bro.
I'm different.
Fair. Of
Come on,
course.
man.
Fabio Cannavaro.
1 year.
No, I'm not like that's I'm different still.
You have that moment in it then. Apparently, Cannavaro is I'm different.
Huh? No.
Italians are going crazy now. Smashing
that's
windows.
Italians are
everything.
going wild.
I love JT though. JT's my guy.
Yeah, I've got Ramos and
I
Terry
said
as
it,
well.
number 1 defender, but it's a Ballon d'Or winner, bro.
Wow, that's mad.
He won. Cannavaro. The only reason why he won the Ballon d'Or is because what Zidane did in the final.
Can't blame him. He
Zidane-
got it.
Zidane-
That's
It's in
the only reason why. That's the only reason why I won it.
I can't lie. The only person who I was thinking of is what I've always felt
Pepe,
he's
innit?
underrated. No. Ricardo Carvalho.
Yeah.
I think Pepe.
He was just
Pepe was
Ricardo and
underrated.
Terry's like centre back partnership. Oh, Pepe, come on, man.
No, but
Jesus.
Pepe is
Pepe was
also
hard,
in
bro.
that.
Pepe was
He wouldn't.
Pepe.
No, he's not gonna make it. It's not a discussion,
Bro.
Pepe
Similar,
was
he's similar
underrated.
to like how you put Aspie in there. He's a long servant, always been there, always
The
been
thing
good.
is,
always
like
been
I
solid.
mentioned to
He
you
doesn't
about
watch
these
it.
clean sheets, Real Madrid have been far from clean sheet side. Defensively, they've never been great. We've been arguably the team that everyone looks like. You see this team? 4 of that back 5 are Chelsea. We're arguably one of the best defensive sides there's ever been.
Yeah, Mourinho's Chelsea was tough to break down.
It was hard. We were the team that no one really wanted to play. We played Barca when they were thriving. Ronaldinho, Thierry Henry, fucking everyone. Samuel Eto'o, Messi. We kept clean sheets galore for years.
There, you are a defensive team.
Ricardo Carvalho was top
why they're
notch.
boring to watch.
And he went there as well.
Yeah, that's-
Proper.
a lot
So he got to
of
Ricardo
players
Carvalho.
play for both. A lot of players play for both.
He wanted to swim there, innit?
Huh? You wanted to go so bad. You wanted to follow Mourinho. And at left back, who do we have?
The greatest ever left back in the history.
Cashley.
Never.
Jesus
Marcelo.
Christ,
Marcelo.
man.
Marcelo is the greatest ever left back. Anyone, I swear to God, yeah.
Who do you have?
I had Roberto Carlos.
Oh my God. This is
I'm not gonna lie, you've been moving, I'm different for out. You've been moving, I'm different for out. You've been moving, but
Says the guy that said.
So the guy that said Marcelo.
Marcelo the greatest.
because your selection,
Marcelo could be third in the
Your-
list.
You know, Marcelo didn't even cross the head.
your person said that Marcelo is better than me.
Who
Your
said that?
person, the
Carlos.
person that you pick.
He's always gonna say that, bro.
No,
You
hold
see
on.
Roberto Carlos the other day playing on the league.
Still there.
Marcelo's better than him, bro.
I'm
I
telling you,
can't lie. I would have had Roberto Carlos over Marcelo. Still,
you
can't
don't,
lie.
I'm confused. You said based on the Sunday League game, you said Marcelo is that's confirmed that Marcelo's better. Marcelo's
Marcelo, the thing is,
Verland's came in, done his
not-
done.
I'm
Done his
You got
dance.
Ashley Cole, right?
Of course.
Yeah, I got Ashley Cole. What's going on, guys?
I'm not gonna lie. If you watch ball, and if you know ball,
Yes.
you would agree that Marcelo is the best ever
Yeah,
left
but-
back in the world.
But me and Sean no ball.
Yeah,
You know what you need to do? You
clearly not.
need to chill with him more.
I would billah. I would never do that. I would never
Do
do
you know what
that.
it is? I think he
I hold
only
him.
watches La Liga. It's
No, I
mad.
don't.
He says
No,
he
I
watches
don't.
both leagues.
Bro, I watch.
What was he watching for 10 years?
I watch every single league.
So what? You don't rate Ashley? You don't-
Bro, listen, I'm not denying Ashley's greatness, but
Yeah.
when it comes to left back and when it comes to the impact, just how dangerous Marcelo was. How dangerous Marcelo was.
Because he was
the
techie.
only thing, nah, the
Because he
only
could whip in the
thing,
ball.
the only single
Touches in it
thing
as well.
which Ashley Cole has got over Marcelo,
Short hair.
it's just,
is what defending.
it's just
We know Sean likes short hair.
It's yeah, facts.
He wants people to cut their hair.
Oh yeah.
What's the only thing? then?
It's just a defensive standpoint.
So
Oh,
defending.
so just
So he's a
I'm
defender.
telling you,
Okay.
when it comes to impacting the game,
Good.
no other
Good
left back
theory.
has impacted the game than what Marcelo's done.
Mad.
Bro, keep pulling faces, bro.
We're gonna have this. We're gonna have this.
Keep pulling
Do you know what it
faces.
is?
Oh, you're gonna give us like something like insightful.
So is that
Keep
this?
it-
Is that this?
That's big. This.
That's
big
not
difference.
this.
I said the
That's not
only
this.
thing he's better than him is the job they're meant to do.
But Marcelo,
Defend.
he's better than Marcelo slightly.
Slightly defending.
Slightly. Marcelo's
Lord.
defensive game is underrated. People make him think that he's like Trent's level. Shit, he's not. Marcelo was actually an underrated defender. But forget
Why is
Marcelo's.
Trent catching strays here? What's going on?
He was shitting.
He had a bad- he had a bad game.
But I'm saying,
No, the system.
Marcelo bro, Marcelo could influence a game by himself, bro. By
Top
himself.
draw player, 100%.
Just give him the ball. He would. He's
Because he weren't pressed.
But Ashley
they'd play a
Cole can
ball out
shut
to
out
not
one side,
pressed,
though.
and they'll spray a Diak to the other side.
bro.
That's what it was.
Bro, I'm talking to these two. Please.
It's delusional.
I'm not talking to you.
It's shocking.
Well, FaZe, Ashley Cole can shut out one side of the pitch if he wanted
That's
to.
exactly.
In his prime.
He shut up everyone. The best players of all time to ever come up against him, he shut down.
Maradona.
I don't think anyone had the better of Ashley Cole.
CR7.
Maradona. Maradona.
That went over my head, you know. No, you're jarring, bro. This guy. And then what about, so you have Roberto Carlos.
Yeah. He's
Just been, I'm
elite.
different today, innit?
He's elite, man. Great.
Cannavaro, Roberto Carlos.
Great, left back.
Great ever. You've seen his calves?
Great call.
I have seen his cups. Well, okay, you guys pick who you guys think should be the left back. I actually thought that position would be actually.
I thought that was a clean sweep.
I thought
That's not cool.
that would be a clean sweep. Okay, let's get into the midfield.
Do you know what the worst thing was?
What?
He had 4 out of 5, Real Madrid defenders.
You had what? And the same way you had it.
Yeah,
What?
I know, but you're the probably worst defensive side there's been in the league in terms of the top. Even
So what was
the top
your
two,
back
top
five
three.
was Casillas.
You, Barca and Real Madrid, you've got the worst defense out of them.
Forget as a collective, on individual standpoint, our players are better than yours.
Well, we'll find out in this
Surprised you
video.
never said Hierro.
We'll
I
find
would
out.
have. I would have.
Well, I'll be on.
We'll find out in this video. Roll on.
Crazy.
If he said that, I would have ended this
If
video.
you said that to Fernandez or that Fernandez, however it
Yeah,
is,
miss.
I'd have cried.
He said he's underrated.
I'll be well at right back.
All right, midfield time. There's a lot of midfielders that play for both these clubs.
Is it not easy?
A lot. I don't think so. You know.
I
I had to drop a couple good
Yeah,
brothers out.
yeah.
I thought the midfield three. I thought
Well,
that's the
I
easiest
can't
one.
wait to hear yours because there's a lot of top draw players.
I don't know.
So it's a 3 in the middle. How have you set up your 3?
2 centre mids, 1 cam.
Okay, 2 and 1. Okay, stars. Give me your 2 holding midfielders or 2 like double pivot centre mid.
Currently playing for Real Madrid, Modric and Cruz.
Rodri and Cruz.
Cruz.
Faisal, how have you set up your
Cruz
midfield?
has arguably been the
Oh,
best
no,
midfielder
he
in the
hasn't,
last,
man.
10, 15
Cruz
years?
is
No, he hasn't, man.
unreal. Faisal, how have you set
man.
up?
Good player, but Jesus. Man.
How have you set up?
So listen, I've got Luca,
Yeah.
but my other centre mid, I didn't go. Listen, I could have picked Cruz.
Gucci.
Casemiro was in there. Kante was in there, but I decided to go with Frank Lampard.
Innit?
So Modric
I've
and
got,
Lampard as
I've
double
got
pivot.
Lampard and Modric as my double pivot.
Who do you have, Sean?
I got. Well,
Have you
it's
set
not a
up?
double pivot, really. It's just fucking have fun FC in the middle.
What's yours?
Mine was Modric and Lampard as well.
And I've gone for Modric and Lampard as well.
Faz.
But I'm assuming
But-
our third
but-
midfielder is
Man
all
had
the
to drop
same.
Kante out. I was disappointed.
I don't mind.
I dropped
I don't mind
Kante and
Cruz.
Cruz. Like that hurt me.
Even
That hurt.
Makelele.
Pick it, yeah.
For me,
It was hard for me to
Kante
drop
and
Maka.
Cruz hurt me. Kante and Cruz hurt
I
me.
don't mind it. I
I'm
don't
having
mind it.
Makelele over
So
Cruz.
who's your third midfielder?
Zidane.
So you have no Lampard,
No, no Lampard.
and all of us have Zidane, right?
Yeah.
So you've got no Lampard.
Because it was for me. It was Zidane and Lampard play the same position, innit? More or less for me, as in like the attacking midfielder.
Yeah, he's not a
Eight-ish
pivot.
type,
To be
you
honest, Lampard's not a double.
It don't come
double
from-
pivot
that's what I looked
midfielder
at.
for me.
So I
That's why I
looked-
said it's just have fun FC
That's
because
yeah.
Lampard
No, I
and
completely
Modric.
understand. That's what I looked at. I said, I love. You know how much I love Lampard. I think greatest midfielder ever. Zizou.
I had to make space for Lampard,
Zizou. I said yeah.
but I had
Same,
to make
same,
space for
same,
him
same.
somewhere.
That's why I
Same.
just said that I'll have fun FC in the middle.
Same.
That's why I was like, yeah, Cruz. I was
Bro,
thinking
taking Cruz out of my team, it hurt me.
So your team so far, correct me if I'm wrong, you haven't got a single Chelsea player.
Facts. What's wrong with that?
Wait a second.
I love that.
Wait a
What's wrong with that?
second. Wait a second. What's going on? Even he has Chelsea players.
Take your hoodie off.
I've got Chelsea.
You got Madrid?
I've got Chelsea, man.
Even he has Chelsea players.
It's a bum, that's why.
What's going on? See, I knew it. I said at the start of the video, he just hates Chelsea.
I'm different.
It's not, but the players I said it's not. I'm different though.
But I don't blame you.
Not
Like
a single
Cruz,
Chelsea
Cruz, I don't mind it.
Not at the moment.
He did this on purpose.
He didn't even
it's
pick John
moment,
Terry.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I pick Cannavaro.
But he didn't pick Terry, Cole,
You know what's mad
and
about
Lampard.
Cannavaro?
Those are the 3 that, even if you're going to pick a Madrid heavy team.
There is one Chelsea player in my team.
Thanks.
I know who that is.
I pick Cannavaro. He played like a couple of seasons in Madrid, fam.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
I don't mind it though. But Cruz, I don't mind Cruz. Like taking out Cruz, it might hurt me.
But for me, Cruz.
Was he even at
Modric.
Madrid when he won his Ballon d'Or?
Huh?
Was he at Madrid when he won his Ballon d'Or?
Yeah.
Kind of
Well, yeah, he was.
a Madrid player.
He was.
Don't do that.
He was.
It was a question.
He was.
Don't do
He
that.
It was a question, not a statement.
I didn't know the answer. That's why I was a bit worried.
was.
I think personally it was just the two people that I thought it was that could have got in there or should have got in there was freaking Makelele and Kante.
Nah, Kante and Cruz. Makelele's not getting ahead of Cruz.
Why not?
No chance.
Never,
Why?
Never.
Tony Cruz is better.
Tony Cruz as a deep line ball playing centre mid couldn't even lace Xabi Alonso's boots.
Yeah. But this is the same person before the game said that Mount is better than Cruz.
Tony gets away with murder still. Can't lie to you. 99% pass rate when he plays these idiot side
Bro,
side
your
balls.
boy was a bum.
Do you remember when you say Cruz plays them passes every week? That like Thiago Alcantara.
Yeah.
Crazy. Still waiting for those balls on Twitter. Still waiting to see them because I hadn't seen them.
Cruz enjoyed life.
Oh, the
Cruz is a good player. No, Cruz is a top player, but to
enjoyed
come
the
up
bridge.
against one of the best defensive centre midfielders of all time with Kante and Makelele, that's crazy, man.
Create a role for him.
Kante has a
Created the
shout.
mold, the Makelele role.
So
Played for both sides. Played unbelievable for Chelsea in that first
good
year.
player, good career.
Jose Mourinho said, I can't even remember what he said still, but he said something mad about Makelele still.
Tony
He said Makelele starts the attacks.
Tony Cruz one of the best midfielders of our generation.
Nah, it's mad.
That's easy.
That's bad
Facts.
still.
Facts.
It's hard out here.
He
Couldn't lace Busquets' role. Couldn't lace Busquets' boots.
They're different
Two
positions.
different positions.
Nah.
What are you talking about?
Nah, not far away from each other still.
It's two different positions.
Not
What
far
you
still. Both
comparing-
received the ball from deep.
You comparing
Both play
Busquets
passes.
and Cruz.
Sounds
They're-
like Odegaard. That.
Nah, not for me.
And this is the guy that you guys.
Cruz don't give me
oh.
nothing going forward.
This the
me
guy.
personally. Cruz don't give
I
me
was
nothing
gonna
going
say
forward.
He's just here because the fans love him.
But that's
They know
why he's
foot-
here.
they
bro.
know
That's
foot.
That's why
'Cause the
he's
fans
here.
know
That's why
ball.
he's
This
here.
is this is why
I'm
he's
in a
here.
I
room.
agree with what he says.
I'm in a
why
room
he's here.
full of delusional brothers. That's all it is. The real
You're-
fans at home, they
This
know I know
is
ball.
Sean's world. We're just living in it.
I'm not.
Facts.
Me and FaZe are not living in that world. I'm telling you that now.
Wallahi, we're not
I've
living.
been outside that world for a hot minute. I've enjoyed it.
Wallahi, and I'm happy there.
Good.
Wallahi.
You guys in prison break, bro.
Let's get. I've
Wallahi.
been trying to escape this prison for time.
Time, bro.
Wallahi, call Marcus Schofield. Alright.
All right, from free, front free time. There's once again a lot of players could have made this front free. Obviously, 2 wingers and a striker. Very interested to see you guys have in this front free system. Let's start on the left side. Start on the left side. Who do we have on our left wing?
If he says who I think he has, and then puts the left winger up front, that shows how delusional this guy is. But I'm hoping, Ya Allah,
Like,
please.
Sean knows ball, man.
No, I've got the left winger as the left winger, but I've got my player on the right wing.
Yeah,
'Cause
same.
he has to be
Yeah.
on my team.
Yeah,
Same.
yeah. So I know what you did.
Same.
I know
Yeah,
what you
same.
did. I know what you done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
Ronaldo's left wing.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
Clean sweep,
And
right?
then your right is
Eden's
the
on the
Belgian.
right.
Eden right wing as well.
Yeah.
I had to make space on that. I had to.
I've done the same. You
Yeah, Eden.
on the right?
Yeah.
That was your
Left.
Chelsea player, I knew.
No, I took the Real Madrid Eden, man, not Chelsea. Man. Fuck that. I want a Real Madrid Chelsea Eden? No, it's Chelsea Eden.
Real Madrid.
Give it an injury one.
Okay.
And then your left is
I see CR7, man. That's easy.
okay. Finally,
Yeah,
we've
it's
got
not-
all
I'm
matched
jo- I'm
up.
joking. There's is it Eden? Eden right wing.
I thought you'd have had Robin in or something.
Wallah, I
Oh,
had Robin in there.
Gareth Bale?
I had Gareth Bale in there.
Gareth Bale.
Well, I had Gareth Bale right
Gareth
wing.
Bale
I didn't have
is
Eden.
a
Because Eden didn't play on the right.
it's a hard second.
I know, but
That's
But
why
I had to make.
I
But
know
I
he never. But
I had to make-
I don't need to. I'm not making
to be fair,
sacrifices.
I had
I
to
saw him on the right. One of the best goals you ever saw on the right.
Against Liverpool, your
Yes,
side.
Liverpool, I was
I
there.
knew it, I knew it.
I was right in front of him.
I had to make space. Now you guys know I've been crying for Eden for years
You have.
before he came.
There's no Isco on your team.
Have you been happy since getting him?
Huh?
You've been happy with the person you were crying for?
Disgraceful.
Bring him back, man. Bring him back to the
Disgraceful.
carpet, man.
Yeah, it might come
linked
to
to
our
Arsenal,
carpet. Yeah,
I'm
the real
making-
carpet.
That's how.
Bring to the
You know,
carpet.
That's how shit
you know
is.
if he comes to Arsenal,
I'm getting a
I've got
Hazard
shirt,
shirt.
I've got
Wallah.
shirt, everything. Well, I sure will know. I'm the biggest.
Anything.
I'm screaming Hazard, best winger to play in the Prem.
He's gonna be
the whole
burning.
thing.
Anything's possible with you. You got Tavares.
He's gonna be burning.
That's
So yeah, so what's the actual one? Gareth Bale right, Ronaldo left.
Yeah.
Who's the striker?
R9.
Easy. The greatest striker
Is
to ever play football.
is your one wears number 9, doesn't he?
You got BDB, lah.
KB9.
Oh, that's crazy.
Nah.
Who's your?
Nah, I've got R9.
You got R9.
Got R9.
I thought you'd have Raul, you know.
No Drogba. No
Fuck
Drogba,
Raul,
Sean.
man.
No,
Drogba.
No way. The hell? Against the best player, arguably of all
No,
time.
no Benzema, Faisal.
Benzema second.
Yeah, he's second.
Benzema
So it's
second.
R9, then Benzema, then Drogba.
I was close. I was
Would you agree with that
close.
as well? R9, Benzema, Drogba.
If you argue against that,
No, he's not arguing against it. He's
I'm
thinking
trying to
about
think
it.
if Drogba's third.
Yeah,
I'm
out
trying
of
to
the
think if
three.
there's some shocking guys.
no,
No, I'm trying to
I
think
thought-
of like, do I put Raul there? Do I put Mike Hello in there? God knows.
Zalo.
But Benzema second though, no?
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Oh,
Okay. I'm just making
he was
sure.
ready to attack.
We haven't had a great lot of number 9s, to be honest.
He was ready to attack. Yeah,
Shevchenko.
Diego Costa,
Diego
Max.
Costa, yeah.
Yeah,
Drogba,
Diego's
and
my favourite
Drogba and Costa. Drogba's still been your best.
Morata.
Drogba's still your
Big
best.
Lukaku.
Costa in the league, I think, personally,
Timo Werner.
was arguably better than Drogba.
Olivier Giroud.
Costa was an animal, man.
Batshuayi.
Honorable mentions.
Abraham.
Honorable mentions.
Michi
Honorable
Batshuayi.
mentions. Obviously, Ian Robin played for both teams.
Yep.
David Beckham, no?
But Robbins.
He didn't play for both teams.
No.
No, I'm saying no.
Oh,
I'm saying
favourite people.
I'm saying for honorable mentions. Both
Robbins-
teams have got SEN.
But Robert's best period was outside of both teams though.
It was Bayern, like.
Bayern.
Good for Chelsea.
Good
Nah,
for
he was
Chelsea,
very
but
elite,
it was
yeah.
elite for Bayern.
Remember Rory's statement. He said he would take Robin over Hazard.
Hazard,
That's
yeah.
disgusting.
It's crazy.
That's
Rory,
disgusting.
nightmare,
Oh
mate.
yeah, shout out my boy Rory for putting me and my brother Sean in the video.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
And
man.
me, I was in another
Rory.
one as well.
Nah, I
Before
don't want
that.
to get you involved.
I was in one as well.
Shout out my brother as well. I did not know I was going to be on the thumb as well. Appreciate it, my guy.
Big
Love
stars.
you, Rory.
Big stars, big stars. All right, guys. Make sure you leave your comments below of your combined Chelsea and Real Madrid team. Huh? Oh, I see you just gave me some from the outside. Nice one, I see. Before I outro it. Manager.
Why don't you speak louder, like the way you laugh?
I told him to just laugh. I told him to just keep laughing.
Just keep laughing.
That's your job.
That's the only laugh.
The laugh track. The laugh track.
That's your job.
See? There we go. There you go.
Mercer's laughing as well, guys, but you just can't hear
Yeah,
it.
you just can't hear it. You know, we actually have two people behind the camera, guys. We have two people behind the camera. They always laugh at the same time, but you can only hear Haseeb. All right. Before we end the video, thank you, Haseeb. Manager. Who's going to be the manager? Is it going to be Zidane, who's won the multiple Champions Leagues?
It's got to be Jose.
Is it going to be Mourinho? But which one? The Chelsea one, the Real Madrid one? Is it Ancelotti?
I've got Jose,
Which one?
but I've got the first stint Chelsea Jose.
The original first Chelsea Jose.
Yeah,
You?
I'm the special one Jose.
Yeah. You?
Same.
That same Jose.
Yeah.
No Zidane, Faisal.
Close
Not even
second.
Zidane. I think Ancelotti. You throw Ancelotti probably in there.
No,
Which one?
no,
The Chelsea
no,
or Madrid one?
Well, just a combined, really.
To be fair, there's been a lot of Chelsea and Madrid
Yeah.
like managers
Bro,
and players.
Benitez coached both
Oh my,
teams.
there's loads. Who's your man? Mine's first stint Chelsea Jose as well. You?
Del Bosque.
All right,
And
guys.
guys,
Ending the video on that. Stars wants to be different today. Leave your comments below. As your manager.
Niggas, yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
As your manager. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.